Hello and welcome to MFAC Coaching and this month's Loop group hosted by Lisa Marie. We are so excited that you are here. We are going to talk about the theme of green, and as you can tell, my theme for green is actually gardening. Farmhouse garden is my theme for the week, which fits perfectly with the theme of green. I'm going to do a Happy Planner classic size vertical spread with stickers from the Happy Planner and planning in blue jeans with some washi from Kell of a Plan. So I hope you will stick around for that. I'm going to start with some washi. I've been really having fun with vertical washi this year. I don't really know why, so I'm going to start with a little bit of vertical washi, and then we'll go from there. If you saw last week's video, I tried something new with last week's video, and quite frankly, I don't love what happened with it. I was trying to be a little daring, so to speak, and it just didn't work out the way I wanted. But that is okay. So I'm gonna, for the most part, try and leave the rings on, as that caused me some problems last week. Just kind of funny. But we're gonna just kind of work around that this time around. And we're just placing these in random places at random heights. I do not have any pre-planned thought of this so far, to be really honest with you. Yeah, we'll just leave that. Odd numbers are often good in a planner, so we're just going to do that with the 3 right there. Well, welcome. I am really excited to see what other people have done with the theme of green. It's a fun theme. I have done themes in the past that were with color, for instance, where everything was like monochrome green. So I thought about doing that, but decided against it this time around. Just because I already had the theme of gardening set. So my themes I actually do with another friend of mine. We have set the themes all the way through August at this point. Let's see, here we go. Back to school is our final theme, and then we'll in the summer we'll decide to get what themes we want to do for the rest of the year. But this just worked out that the theme of green worked the week that I needed to do farmhouse spreads. So you can see my themes for this month are farmhouse and garden, desserts, sweets and candy, birds, travel, and April showers. April showers is of course followed by May flowers. How cute is that? I had a lot of fun with these themes, of course. Sorry, just trying to figure out, there we go. It's like, where are we? So when the theme of green was chosen, I was very excited because I knew I would have something really good to use for that. All right, I am gonna go ahead and cut the bottom and square that off. But that is the nice thing about washi, is you can lay it down. Oops. This is where it would be better if I was doing it without the the rings, but that just did not work for me last month, so we're gonna keep the rings on for the moment. But with washi, you can lay it down past where you want it to go and just cut it where you want it, which is really nice. All right. There we go. And you're not wasting too much washi when you do it this way. And then I went ahead and just allowed myself to have those frayed edges because if I decide I need nice fancy edges later, I can easily get that. But if I want the frayed edges, it's easier to start with those. All right. So when I originally thought of a garden, I was like, well, maybe I'll just do like the garden from the ground. But then I saw these just absolutely gorgeous stickers. They're called Mother's Garden. They are from Planning in Blue Jeans. And I loved the green and the pink combination. And I decided that that's what I wanted to focus on. So I was going to focus on these stickers. I love their functional stickers. They've got just such great functional stickers between all of these boxes. This planner is a classic happy planner, but I also, I just happen to use it as my Instagram planner. And so there's a lot of things that I do on Instagram. So I essentially need something on every day. So in case these weren't enough, I also grabbed the Garden Flowers book, of course, and then the Modern Farmhouse. So I'm just gonna quickly go through this. Like I really like to have a longer box. I love these black florals. I think those will be great to incorporate somehow. And then she had her dreams and she made them happen. I really loved that sticker. So I grabbed this largely for quotes and some functionality. All right. Oh, I'm never sure where I want to start. I love this. Thinking of putting that here at the top, and then, so that might be a good place to start. Let's go ahead and try that. Okay, now I think I am gonna pull these off. I'm not gonna put them together, so I won't have the trouble that I've had in the past. But I want to center this because it's a little longer than the Happy Planner box originally. All right. So if this is your first time on my channel, I just want to say welcome. I'm so glad you are here. If you found me through another Loop group member, that is very exciting. I drop one video a week. My first video of every month is kind of how I set up my catch-all planner, which right now is a Silk and Sander, but will be moving to a Go Getter Girl later this year. And then I do some flip throughs, and then I do some playing with me's. Oh, look at that, gorgeous. All right, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side with this sticker. I have 7 planners that I use every week. One is a catch-all, and then the others are specific. So as I say, this is my Instagram planner. I do PR for multiple shops. I also have a Patreon, a podcast, and a YouTube channel, obviously, as that's what you're watching right now. And so it helps me to keep all those things in line so I remember to promote them. I do PR for Planning in Blue Jeans. that is part of the reason that I'm using these stickers, but I just love their stuff, and that makes it a lot easier to use their stickers every week. I am going to go ahead and use their days of the week to cover. Just, oops, it's a little hard to center something on the top so that it covers. There we go. All right, I'm gonna speed this up real quick. If only it was that quick in real life. It is April, and it's a very easy month because the month starts the Monday, starts on the 1st, and that makes life really easy when it comes to figuring out how to date the planner, since I just covered all the dates. But no worries about getting the date wrong when you can just start at the beginning, which is very nice. They always give you the full 31 days with all of their sets, so you know you will never not have the dates that you need, so to speak. Or you can use this as, of course, a monthly spread, even as I'm using it as a weekly spread. I always save the rest of the numbers because you just never know when you might end up needing or wanting them. So there we go. All right, look, I just love the combinations of pink and green. Oh, it's so pretty. All right. All right, so now I want to put down a few stickers from these these 3 sheets before I move into some quotes. All right. All right, so here I gotta figure out, I do need some space to write. So let's go ahead, just start with some purple accent. Ooh, here. Too far over. There we go. There we go. Better centered there. And then I'll be able to write down the page. I want to, I think, go ahead and use, loving this purple. Just put this down here. Oh, like adhered to the page for me. So I guess we're gonna put it right there. All right. And then we'll go ahead, put this here. A little bit more to write there. I think I'm going to put a quote here. So then maybe switch it up a little. Use one of these, just like a simple box. Let's do the green next. Put this green box here with this pink set here. There we go. Perfect. So I can write here, here, and here. Trying to decide if I want one of these. or something. I think I'm gonna end up putting maybe some other flowers down here from the Happy Planner sticker book. So hold on, I'm gonna hold off on that for a moment. I do want to go ahead. I think, God, I just love this quote here, and I think it's gonna fit well right here. It's gonna cover into some of the boxes, but I am, for the most part, okay with that. I'm okay with the layering. I like the layering. Okay. Nice. So writing, we'll have some boxes. Okay, that's quite nice. I like that. I'm trying to decide if that's too much up there. I'm gonna leave it. Okay. Then I'm thinking maybe do something like this over here, kind of layering it just a little. Right there, I like that. I feel like it's kind of coming down even a little further. So on my channel this month, we have been talking about daring, because that is what that is the emotion I'm talking about in my Patreon group. And it has been really, really interesting to focus on and to try to be daring and to do different things on this channel for the month. It has been a lot of fun. As I mentioned, it hasn't always gone really well, but that's part of the fun, right? That's part of the fun's maybe too strong a word, but part of the engagement. So you have to let me know if you think it's gone, how you think it's gone, I guess. That would be interesting. And if you have what your thoughts are on daring, what it means to be daring. And if you ever try to be daring in your planner, if that even interests you at all. All right. We have these just more flowers. I'm just loving this. Got some purple over here, so I want to continue purple as another color over here, and I think I'm going to do it here in this, like right over this section here. Okay. Now we have 3, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Thinking I'm going to do just a little bit of layering here and put this here. For down here, some things to talk about. And then I'll just need one more box. Let's do just a little bit of this a little bit more of this purple over here. I don't know why I find it sometimes easier to do things upside down. Sometimes not. All right. There we go. So now we've got all those functional boxes. It's a little crooked, but I'm going to leave it alone. Could do like another quote here. We've got places for more. Okay. More flowers. Harvest is actually my word of the year, so it's kind of tempting to do that, but it doesn't quite fit. These, on the other hand, pinks and purples and yellows, these colors are perfect. More of the purples. These might be really good. Let's do some of the smaller ones. Look at my sticker fingers. I love these chickens. All right, there's lots of different mints, which is nice, but not quite what I'm looking for. Another set of these. Okay, hold on. Let me just see what else is in here. Oh, that's not gonna really fit. Okay. All right, I'm gonna stick this over here. Love that. I am going to cut off where it goes below here. If you are interested in learning more about daring, I do have a Patreon group, as I've mentioned. And this month we looked into what it is that makes us daring and what our baselines are when it comes to being daring. Both our emotional baselines and just what areas we are more comfortable. And one of the things that I really got into this month was actually the concept of an anchor. Because one of the things essentially that we need in order to be daring is a feeling of security. And we get that feeling of security when we can feel anchored, we can feel moored, we can feel like we know who we are. And when we feel like that, we feel like we can be a bit more adventurous. I'm gonna go ahead and add this gold. The black feels a little stark, and I don't know if I can use the black that's in here. But I like this Chase Your Dreams, largely, if nothing else, because I feel like it is the right size. So I can put that here. Got this gorgeous gold foil flower. I think I'm gonna put over here. And then I really just need something for over here. And the sidebar. I could probably do one of these sets of flowers. Let's look at that. It's a slightly different shade of pink, but we've got lots of different shades of pink in here, so I am okay with that. And as you can see, I'm putting it down just below this line at the bottom and then cutting it. I just want it to look like the flowers are literally growing out of the bottom of the planner. But I really enjoyed, as I say, with daring, I enjoyed this concept of like, if you know and you feel confident in who you are, if you feel anchored, you will feel more comfortable and confident trying new things. When you know you can handle embarrassment, like embarrassment's not gonna kill you, so to speak, you can also try new things. Like you're more willing to push some boundaries when you're able to, when you feel anchored. It's just really interesting. All right, I'm gonna add this here. Just feeling a little too empty there. Now I do need something in this sidebar. So I am thinking this is another shade of purple, but I think it'll be really pretty here at the bottom. I don't love this note. I appreciate that the Happy Planner's getting, you know, putting less and less information here, but even less will be great. If I wanted to write note, I could easily do that myself. All right, let's go back here. Add that, I think. Man, that sidebar is just too peachy. It's not pink enough. I don't think anything else is that long. Okay, so plan B. No, what is plan B? Okay, plan B, we're gonna do this week right here. Put that here. Put, of course, a box. I haven't done this bright pink, so we'll do this bright pink box right here. And then we will end with, let's go ahead and do the purple. One of these. All right. There we go. Oh, I think that's quite fun. I mean, wish I had more gold flowers to put throughout, but I don't. Let's see, make sure there's no other, I have a couple other sticker books here. All right. Let's look at a little bit more sparkle and pizzazz down here. Man. What if we cut it? Put that here. I'm liking that a lot. One more we could put over here. Yeah, let's do that. Put this little one here. Very fun. Okay, I feel like that is doing a better job of filling this space there. All right, and then there we go. There's the final product. It does have a doodleberry charm here. This charm is from Boutique Charms. And these flowers make me think of anchors. I just like how they look like they're coming down. And yeah, if you can feel anchored in who you are just one step towards feeling more confident and being able to be more daring in your life. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this take on green, on the floral, the garden. And if you have any questions, comments, let me know. And thank you so much for being here. Be sure to continue on with the loop and get more inspiration from these amazing YouTube creators. All right, thank you. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.